Hello everyone, hope you are all doing well. Okay, now it's time to start with the solution for the worksheet. First of all, first question, circle true or false for each vocabulary and concept word. We have to see if the word is used in the correct context clue, then it is true. If it's used in a wrong context clue, then it is false. For example, number 1, gravity keeps us on Earth. We agree that gravity is the force that pulls things toward each other. So, what keeps us on Earth? What keeps us on ground? Okay, gravity. Then the first one is true. 2, something that is thrilling is very sad. Thrilling? No, is not sad. Thrilling is exciting. Then it is false. 3, number 3, two surfaces moving away from each other causes friction. No, when surfaces move away from each other, this is not friction, but when surfaces touch each other and they move toward each other, this is called the friction. Then number 3 is false. 4, an advantage of being tall is being able to reach things up high. So when you're tall, you can reach things that are very high, so this is a good thing, then it's an advantage. It is true. 5, a person's name is a part of his or her identity. Yes, that's right. One of the parts of our identity is our name, then it is true. 6, capabilities are things a person cannot do. No, false. It's the opposite. Capabilities are the things that we can do. Then number 6 is false. An answer, number 7, an answer to a question is an inquiry. That is true. Yes, when we have an inquiry, we ask questions and we get answers. Number 8, the last one, you accelerate the speed of a scooter by pushing harder with your feet. So when you push harder, the scooter will move faster, then it will accelerate the speed. Now we move to the genre. How do you know that the text A Big Race is narrative nonfiction? We have to choose the correct features. 1, it tells a story. 2, explains facts about a topic. 3, it includes text features like headings and speech balloons. 4, it teaches a lesson. First of all, when we say narrative, we mean a story. So number 1 is true. It tells a story. It is non-fiction. Non-fiction we mean it is real. So it gives facts. Then number 2 is true. Also, when we say narrative non-fiction, we find headings and speech balloons. So number 3 is true. It teaches a lesson. No, we do not learn a lesson from a narrative non-fiction text. Now part C. In this text we read about two boys who are looking for information to build a soapbox racing car. Read the selection, the big race, then answer the questions, the following questions. Number 1, why are Alex and Liam at the Science Museum? Liam and Alex are at the Science Museum to find answers about how to build a fast race car for the soapbox derby. 2, how will the push force help Liam and Alex in building their car? When enough push force is applied to an object, the object will move faster. They will give their car a big push to move faster than other cars. Number 3, how will Liam and Alex use the gravity force to their advantage? The gravity pulls objects, so the gravity will help keep the car moving. Number 4, how are Liam and Alex planning to stop the car? They will use friction to stop the car when a moving. They will use friction to stop the car. Why they will use friction? When a moving object touches the surface, it will stop. Okay, now we have reached the last part, the phonics. We have to read each sentence, underline or circle the word with the long I vowel sound. Any word that has long I sound, we have to circle it. Then after we circle the words, we have to put them correctly in the chart below according to the spelling pattern of the long I sound. The first spelling pattern is when I have long I spelled only I. The second one, long I spelled I, consonant silent E. Third pattern, long I spelled IGH. And the last pattern is when I have long I spelled Y. Number one, which of these is a prime number? Where do we hear the long I sound? We hear it in prime. 2. Make a slight turn at the next street. Slight has a long I sound. 3. She was minding the baby for you. Where do we hear the long I sound? We hear it in minding. 4. How many stars can you spy at night? Here we hear the long I sound in spy and in night also. 5. People may climb a hill to get closer to the sky. And here also we hear the long I sound twice. We hear it in climb and in sky. 6. Some people drive to the top of the mountain. Here we hear the long I sound only once in drive. And number 7, the height of places doesn't matter. Also we hear the long I sound only once in height. Now let's classify the words according to the correct spelling pattern. The first word, the prime, you notice here that we have I, then consonant, then silent E. Slight, you notice that we have the long I sound, long vowel I, then GH, then it goes under the title, spelling pattern IGH. Minding, mind, we hear in the middle the long I sound, so I have only the letter I, the vowel I, then it stands alone, it goes for the first spelling pattern. Number 4, I have a spy and I have night. The first one in spy, we hear the sound at the end, but we have the letter Y, so it goes for the last spelling pattern. Night, again night, I have IGH. Now we move to number 5, I have a climb and a sky. Climb, goes for the first spelling pattern because I have only the vowel letter. Sky, I hear the sound I at the end where we have Y, letter Y, then it goes for the last spelling pattern. We still have two words, drive and height. Drive, you notice here that you have the vowel I, then consonant, then silent E, then it goes for the second spelling pattern. The last word, height, here we have IGHT. I hope that everything is clear now for you. And I hope that you are well prepared for the quiz tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.